Hello, new mentors, and welcome to the Center for Women's Leadership Mentoring Program. This is the new mentor orientation. My name is Connie Witten, and this is Michelle Reese, and we will be the hosts for today's training. The Forbes School of Business and Technology Center for Women's Leadership focuses on strengthening the leadership capacity and competence of female leaders to support leadership in our university, our organizations, and communities worldwide. The mission of the CWL is to provide a community for networking and professional development and to make recommendations to organizational practices throughout existing and novel research. Our vision, we envision a world in which all women are empowered as leaders. The CWL mentoring program looks at matching future women leaders with mentors in areas such as networking, professional development, overcoming challenges to achieve diversity, gender equity, inclusion and empowerment, and provide resources for development and success. So let's meet the team that's made this possible in creating the mentoring program for the CWL. Dr. Theory, Hoskins Long, and Witten are full-time faculty members with the Forbes School of Business and Technology. Dr. Couric is the Director of Faculty Support and Development, and Dr. Steinberg is a consultant to the university. This team worked hard to bring you wonderful materials so you can use your skills and continue to grow.
All right, thank you. So now we're going to meet the CHAMPS team. The CHAMPS staff has helped the CWL to create their own modules. The program has been around since 2014. You will have a chance to speak with one of us throughout your time here as well. Let's start from the top with our program manager, Evan Gray. Evan actually implemented the program back in 2014. Which has been a wonderful experience. Next we have is Curie Storley. She is our lead program coordinator. She oversees everything on the back side. The bottom row we have is our program coordinators. That is Larissa Armstead, Michelle Reese, and Samantha Simpson. And then last we have is our student success assistants, who is Jamie Lynn King and Tiana Sims.
So I suppose you're wondering and have some questions on how we pair mentors and mentees. It's through the application process. The program collects specific details and then places each person in an algorithm system. This is how we find the match. If you want to know how a mentor and mentee meet, each connection meets once a week in a method they select. The program recommends phone or through Zoom. So what's covered in those chats? The program consists of 8 modules. There are action items, resources, and ideas for application. The modules will help guide your conversation and interactions. We wanted to bring you some interesting facts on mentoring statistics. In this research, 71% of Fortune 500 companies have mentoring programs. Of those with a mentor, 97% say they are valuable, yet only 37% of professionals actually have a mentor. However, 89% of those that have been mentored will also go on to mentor others.
All right, so now we're going to cover the matching process. So our matching criteria and method for our pairing program participants has evolved over time. We are confident we can pair you with someone you can instantly connect with. Our mentors are the best of the best in their professional lives. They consist of faculty, staff, or alumni here at the university, and those that are affiliated with the university. Our mentees are the ones that desire to grow their professional and personal presence and current students or alumni here at the university. We use as much information as we can, including the growth opportunities for the mentees, the professional strengths for the mentors, the current region in which you reside, military affiliation, work experience, industry knowledge, and yes, even family dynamics. All of that goes into our computer and into the system, and that's how we compare you with a mentor or mentee. All right, so our mentor-mentee relationship expectations. We want to ensure that all program participants understand the expectations of a mentor and a mentee. We do expect that our mentors are available, motivators, sounding boards, experienced, encouraging, reflective, and honest. We do not expect any of you to be a therapist, academic advisor, judgmental, tutors, or even know-it-alls. Please know we are here to support you every step of the way. If you ever come across a question or a situation and you're not comfortable answering, or you might need some extra guidance, don't ever hesitate to reach out to your program coordinator.
While the CWL mentoring program is very fluid, there are two modules that are required. Modules 1 and 8 are required for the program. Module 1 provides a solid platform for understanding the program and the concepts motivating the CWL to engage and empower women leaders. Module 8 is a wrap-up module where the mentor and mentee provide valuable feedback, reviewing the program and the outcomes of the pairing. Modules 2 through 7 are selected as desired by the mentee and with the guidance of the mentor. Module 1 provides a platform for both mentor and mentee to become familiar with the CWL and the relationship building process. When complete, the mentor and mentee will have a clear understanding of the objectives of the CWL and the CWL mentoring program. Module 8 is the wrap-up. The module includes mentoring closure survey for the mentee and mentor and feedback that is reflective of how the program evolved. Modules 2 through 7 are optional modules. We would prefer that you walk in a straight line through all the modules, but we also recognize that sometimes it's just a scatter chart that takes different approaches to get to different points. Module 2 provides a platform for your mentor and mentee to identify and discuss strong women leaders in our culture. This Module 3 provides the mentor and mentee with an opportunity to define success and reflect on the experiences that have shaped personal and professional paths. Module 4 helps the mentor and mentee identify the gaps in both perception and practice between the ideal employee and the lived experiences of women in the workplace. Module 5 is the module that offers food for thought on maneuvering through the workplace and how the influences a leader's self-thought and how a leader's strong and empathetic sense of self can foster a better workplace. Networking has proven to be an important success for many areas as career and professional opportunities present themselves. So Module 6 is very important for self-improvement, marketing, and education. This module lists areas to help grow networks and gain new insights. Module 7 hones in on personal skill sets and the process for seeking growth opportunities in a chosen path. Now I'm going to turn it over to Michelle and let her show you the wonders of the CHAMPS program.
Thank you, Connie. So we're going to be maneuvering through the CHAMP system. I will stop my share and I will show everyone how to get in there. If you forgot how to, I suggest pay attention to this section and make sure you bookmark it. So you're going to come up here to champs.ashford.edu and hit enter. If you forgot, sorry, forgot to log out of the Menti side. If you forgot how to, sorry about that. If you forgot your email address, please let us know and we can get the email address that you used to sign up. You're going to hit login. If you forgot your password, we can't help you with that. So you'll have to reset your password if you forgot it. And how to reset your password is you go there where the blue writing is that says forgot password, click on it, and you can reset your password. Right there, you can reset it. So if you have all your information, that's wonderful. So you put it in and you click the orange tab that says login and you will get into your profile. Okay, so before we get started on anything, once you log in, you're only going to see these big boxes across the screen. After you've been paired with a mentee, you'll have this section right here. We will cover this section briefly in just a few moments. But first, I want to show you how to update your profile. So you're going to come over to the right side, edit profile. We would like you to update or upload a profile picture of yourself. Please make sure it's a professional picture. No cartoon pictures, no pictures of your pets, no pictures of your children. I know we like to do that, but this is a professional setting and we would prefer a professional picture of you. All right, so then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come down here where it says my contact information. You're going to open it up. You're going to check your time zone. Please make sure your time zone is correct. If you're not sure about your time zone, you can go to Google and you can type in what time zone is, put your city and state, and it will actually tell you what time zone you live in. If you need to make a change, make tasks required prior to being matched. Come over here to the drop down and open the drop down. And sorry, my computer is being very slow right now. Okay, so it opened. Yay. All right, so first thing you're going to see is your program coordinator. And then I always recommend making sure that you copy this and put it in your journal. I'll show you where your journal is in just a moment. We want you to make sure you mark the best day and time because we like to have a final conversation with you before placing you on that list. So this is a great time for you to put when we can contact you. Do not worry about step one. Your program coordinator will complete that for you. So you get to go to step two. We want to know how you completed the orientation. You can come down here and find where it says, watch the CW recorded orientation video. That's how you completed your orientation today. Once you complete step two, guess what? Step three will appear. This is when you will make that selection. Click on Center for Women's Leadership. These other plans are through CHAMPS. This is the one that's for Center for Women's Leadership. And step four, guess what? You don't have to complete that. That is for your program coordinator. Hit that Save tab. That way, all that information you just put in will save. We do have an About Me section. You can update that anytime you'd like. So it's a great information to change. For mentors, mentors are allowed to change how many mentees they would like to have. And for some reason, it's not showing up here, but it generally does. So if you want to mentor more than one student, please let your program coordinator know and they can increase that number for you. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to help resources. We're just going to quickly go through the help resources over here, starting with our CHAMPS Quick Start Guide. This is a great way to find the usage of the program. You can come over here Click in the center of it and wait for it to come up. Scroll down. And now you can see there's numbers for different areas. Let's say we wanted to know what this section is, which is a number 5. So we're going to scroll down until we find number 5. It's right here. It's your mentoring connection. So let's go up, and that's what that section is. What happens if we wanted to know what number 2 was? Let's look to see what number 2 says. Search program messages to administrators only, a request for upcoming meetings. Okay, so number 2 does all that. See the arrows? It shows that it does all that. So get familiarized. Come in here, play around, look at it. You can do that maybe over the weekend when you have a little bit more time, and see what the different numbers are. So if you continue to scroll down and get to the main menu, each of the squares, you can do the same thing. So you can look at the different roadmaps, navigation dashboard, profile setup, mentoring connections, milestones, messages, meetings, articles. We do have an article section, like I told you, and in that article section, by all means, upload articles that you feel will be helpful. Events, help resources. We do have a mobile app. Let's click on it. And there it goes. And it takes us directly to our mobile app section. So if you have an iPhone or an Android, you can go to your App Store or Google Play and type in the word Chronos, C-H-R-O-N-U-S. For Android users, please make sure you look for this icon. It's the green star with the green dots around it. That is the icon you're looking for. This is the free app that Champs provides. Once you find it, download it. It will ask you for the program URL, which is right here. It's the champs.ashford.edu. Then you can click on that green start and put your login information and your password. So then anything that you view on your computer, laptop, iPad, whatever home device you use, you can actually do from your phone as well, because we know everybody's always on the go and we wanted to make it convenient for everyone. So if you're done with that section, you just click here on the main menu. It takes you back up to the bar or the boxes, and you can view whatever else you would like. Let's see, the Champs also, for our mentors, you will have 2 additional trainings that you'll have to attend. They're quick 10-15 minute videos. It shouldn't take that long. The first one is the Mentor Training e-module Active Listening, and the other one is the Mentor Training e-module Diversity. So click on those, make sure you attend them. There's no place on your profile to mark that you've completed those. This is done on the honor system. It will just help you be able to become a better mentor at what you're doing. The Champs does have a few chats, so if you would like to attend our chats, you're more than welcome to. We have a Champs Q&A chat, and we also have study tips, so if you're still in school, you're more than welcome to attend that as well. All right, so moving up here, here's that article section. And next, we're going to click home to take us back to our profile. And when you, this stuff keeps popping up, I'm so sorry. When you receive an email notification letting you know that you've been paired, we want you to log out of your profile and then log into your, or log out of your email and log into your profile, so you can send your mentee a nice warm introduction. You can get to that section by either clicking here where it says Visit Mentoring Connection, or by clicking on the names. I personally always go to Visit Mentoring Connection to get to that section. And here you are. You have the different tabs up here. So to get to the message one, you're going to click on messages. And click on new message. Send your mentee a nice introduction message. Make sure you have information such as you're excited about getting started, your availability days and times. When you say times, make sure you refer to the time zone, because you may not get a mentee in the same time zone, but close to it. And make sure you stay open if they can't meet on those times as well. And make sure you put your contact information, like your phone number. So then that way, your mentee has that information, and they will do the same. If you send the first message and you don't hear from your mentee within 24 hours after you send your first message, contact your program coordinator. If your mentee sends you the first message and you don't reply back to them, they will contact the program coordinator. So make sure you communicate through the message center. So then after you send them a message, now that the two of you have been talking back and forth, you set up your first meeting, I always suggest to go into plan and start viewing the materials. So then this way you're ready for the mentee. Also let them know that they need to view the materials in the action items. So then this way the two of you can discuss what you read or you watched. So you can go to action item 2, click on the blue where it says Center for Women's Leadership. Look at it. Here's some questions you can be asking your mentee. You can add comments here. If you want to see more, you can click on show more so you can see all the questions. To X out, you just click there, go to the next action item, click on that. This way you're prepared and you know what you need to do. Action item 4, you can click on the information there too. Show more information. These are great questions you can be asking, great information you can be sharing back and forth. Here's another link. So look at everything. Check it all out in each module, starting with the first one. Make sure you do your reflection and feedback. And then we want to make sure our mentors do their check-in. So click on that. Anything with an orange tab, you must complete. So you're going to click on your check-in, and let the program coordinator know how things are going. It's just a form, just a few questions you just have to complete. It's very simple. It shouldn't take too long. Remind the mentee after you and your mentee complete each action item to check it off. The mentors are not able to check those items off. It's up to the mentee to check them off. So then once the two of you have completed everything in the first module, you can come over here to meetings, and we want you to set up the next meeting for the next week. So you can click on upcoming meeting, add a new meeting, put what you're going to be covering. If it's module 2, if it's module 7, if it's module 5, if it's module 4, whatever the module is. Then you're going to come over here. You're going to select a date. Let's say it's going to be next Thursday. You're going to figure out the time. If you two are not in the same time zone, that is fine. If you put that you're going to meet at 5 o'clock your time, it'll go over to them at whatever time zone they're in. So you don't have to worry about calculating what time it's going to be. If you're going to meet over the phone, click phone, put your phone number again. If you're going to meet in Zoom, click other, put the Zoom link in, hit create. It will go over to the mentee and they will accept if they will be able to come to that time. But the two of you will be on the phone discussing it, so the two of you should be able to figure out the best day and time. So then once you've completed the meeting, Let them know, okay, so we're going to be covering whatever the next module plan is for them to start viewing the materials so they're ready for the next meeting. Whether it's module 2, module 3, and you can see the different titles and you can see what the information is going to be about. So I've covered the plan, messages, meetings. Here is the goals. They will also have a goals tab, and we recommend you covering those goals that they would like to accomplish during their time in the CWL plan. So discuss their goals and try and help them accomplish those goals. Encourage them to do it. We want you to add new goals that you would like to accomplish during your time in CWL. So that way at the end, you can see if you've accomplished any of those. And then here is the journal tab. This is for your eyes only, so you can put whatever information, any notes you would like to keep in your journal tab during this connection. You can put your program coordinator's email address in here, whatever information you want. No one can see it but you, so you don't have to worry about it. So that is it on this section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to pull up the rest of my slides. So then that way we can finish up. Let me pull these slides back up. Okay, here they are. So just like I told you, the basic information, you can change the basic information. You can upload any accomplishments during your time through the CWL that you've done in your About Me. So make sure that this information is updated. All right, so remember how I showed you, you can update your settings. The time zone, of course, is very important. Here is the connection area you can include, but like I said, you couldn't see it on this end. We'll have to check into it. But until we get that fixed, if you want to increase your amount of mentoring, just let your program coordinator know and they can increase that for you at this time. Profile picture, this is really important. We want to make sure it's a professional picture. The ones with the green checks are what we're looking for. You do not need to pay extra money for a professional picture. Try and do the best job you can with your cell phone. Just don't do it in a bathroom in a mirror. Make sure the lighting is appropriate, the backgrounds are appropriate, and your clothing is appropriate. So make sure that you have a decent profile picture. All right, so when you're paired with a mentee, tasks required prior to being matched, make sure that you locate your program coordinator. This is what the email looks like when you are paired with a mentee. Log into your profile like I told you and make sure that you put your information in. Send that warm introduction, make sure it's 24 hours because we don't want any confrontation. If you haven't heard from your mentee after you've sent it within 24 hours, contact that program coordinator. Make sure you set some goals that you would like to accomplish, schedule a meeting after you've sent the mentee a message and they're okay with the next day or the day that you guys have agreed upon. We do all of our pairings every Tuesday as long as your profile is 100% complete. You're going to receive that email, like I keep telling you, notification when you have been paired with your new mentee. You will also receive an email from your program coordinator introducing themselves to you. Once you have been paired, you must reach out to your mentee within 24 hours to get that ball rolling. We recommend communicating with your mentee in the CHAMPS platform to get things started. If you do not hear from your mentee within 24 hours, after your first message, contact that program coordinator. And if you contact your program coordinator, please allow ample time for them to respond back to you. All right, so building your relationship. After you've had time to review your connection area, it's time to get started by connecting with your mentee. We recommend establishing a connection by sending a message through the CHAMPS using the messaging feature. During your initial message, please include a warm introduction expression of your excitement to be working together. Offer a few days and times you're available for the first meeting. When you give them times, it's important to make sure you specify your time zone. Ask for the best phone number to reach your mentee and make sure you include yours. Remain flexible if those times don't match up. Ask for a specific day and time that might work better for the mentee. All right, so maintaining your relationship. It is important to remember that it is the mentor's responsibility to set the tone of the relationship, arrange meetings, and keep a positive relationship moving forward. When communicating with your mentee to arrange meeting times, be very clear and use the tools provided to you in CHAMPS. As a best practice, be clear on the date and time to ensure it works for your mentee. Advise them to review the information in the modules beforehand and send a confirmation message the day before, complete the meeting invite, and let them know how you're going to be communicating with them. Be flexible. Remember, people get sick and life happens, whether it's good or bad. Be flexible and work with your mentee to accommodate within reason. If you ever have trouble connecting with your mentee, remember to reach out to your program coordinator.
Wow, Michelle, that was a lot of information, and I know it's sort of overwhelming, but the nice part is there's a lot of help to support you through this process. The quick start guide, or just clicking through all the pieces of the CHAMPS program so that you get familiar with each and every one of the opportunities there. Another good start is the Jumpstart for Your Role as Mentor, a helpful guide, the mentoring guide. And it's an introduction to the CWL mentorship program. We want you and your mentee to be successful and enjoy the journey through the mentoring program. If you look under the Help Resources tab and click View All, you will find this great resource to support your endeavor. Be sure to take a minute and review the mentoring guide, and as always, should you have any questions, please reach out. We're here for your support and your success.
All right, thank you, Connie. So let's quickly go through our next steps. So then that way we are ready for our CWL mentoring. So our profiles must be 100% complete and published before you are paired. Please make sure you attend those 2 additional trainings in the CHAMP system. It's the Mentor Training Module Diversity and the Mentor Training Active Listening. Both of those are found under the Help Resource section. Please review the modules and the activities after you've received your mentee so you're ready. Connect with a staff member or a program coordinator if you have any further questions. Get ready for pairings. New pairings are done on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that new pairing email. Once paired, please connect via phone, email, or message through the CHAMPS within 24 hours to get things started. All right, just like I keep telling you, Help Resources. That's off to the left side like I showed you. The diversity and the active listening. Those are the 2 modules we need you to also do. There's no place on your profile to indicate that you've completed it, so it's done on the honor system. And don't forget our wonderful app that we have for your phone. You can just go to the App Store or Google Play. Download Chronos, CHRONUS. Remember the program URL is champs.ashford.edu for Android users. Just a reminder, it's the green star with the green dots around it. That's the free app that we would like you to download if you would like to put it on your phone as well.
We want to hear from you. The more feedback we receive, the better changes we can add to the program. After each module, you'll receive a brief feedback option to complete and submit. Mentors will respond to a check-in survey via email with the completions of modules 1 through 8. Mentees will respond to the check-in survey via the email with the completion of module 3. At the end of the CWL mentoring program, each of you, the mentor and the mentee, will complete a wrap-up survey. The team here at CWL and CHAMPS would like for you to enjoy yourself while going through this journey together. Our best mentors are positive, encouraging, and uplifting. They are listeners, flexible, and have a plan for progress. Mentoring is a two-way street, and you get out what you put in. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, please reach out to any support that you have available to you, and we look forward to hearing from you and reading your feedback. Thank you so much.